Yeah. So
Exactly. It's
because
a very important, right? As you mentioned about grammar, like, yeah, to learning grammar. If you are learning grammar, then yeah, if you are learning basic level, then it's all right. But if you go into deep, then there is no use of all those things. So you will get confused when you are talking to. If you know a lot about grammar, then always when you are talking to people, you are confused which sentence I should use, which word I should use,
yeah,
like which grammar rule I should use. Like this is how it works. So definitely,
yeah,
like if you are focused more about conver you know talking to people, interacting to
mhm,
people, like you have to interact with people. That's very important. So
mhm,
yeah, really like initially like you with me also, like I was learning grammars and I was learning like words and meanings, right? And I thought maybe it will be really helpful in the long run. And when it comes to talking to people, when I went for interviews, then when I started to kind of form sentences, then there was a lot of confusion, right? Which sentence I should speak and what kind of words should I use. And then I realized like maybe I should work on talking to people. Maybe I should use like platform where I can interact with people. And I also started working on conversational video. I started to talk with people in multiple platform, as you mentioned. Like there are many platform where you can practice English, like without even paying a single rupee, right? So I started doing all those things in these free platform as well. Yeah, it's really
mhm.
helpful.
Okay.
All right. Hello, hi, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing absolutely fine. Thank you so much for asking. And what about you?
I'm also doing great, thank you for asking. So how was your day today, by the way?
Yeah, it's been going well, I would say. And I did my usual task, which I do every day. And so, as we are meeting for the very first time to each other, so it would be great to start with our introductions.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
I would like to know about yourself. But before that, I would like to know about your day. How was your day?
My day was quite good, quite exciting because I'm a teacher. So I went to school, I just spent time there and just came back home. I'm just recording video with you. So yeah, it was a quite exciting.
Okay, great, great.
Um, And like let me introduce you then. Like my name is Amit Karketta. I'm from Jharkhand. There is
Okay,
a place called Gumla. Like it is a district in Gumla. So I live here and just teaching in a school. I'm high school teacher. So
okay.
this is all about me, and I like doing uh, video pros, right? Like, can you see? Like,
Yes, yes. Now it's okay, I think.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, like, kind of, if you talk about my hobbies, I like hanging out with my friends, playing sometimes badminton and reading books. These are my hobbies.
Okay, great. Glad to hear about you. And thank you so much for sending me a request because I'm very happy to meet you today. Okay, so let me also introduce myself. So my name is Naval, and I'm speaking to you from Jaipur city, which is in Rajasthan state. And if I talk about my profession, currently I am working in a company as an e-commerce executive. And apart from this, these days I'm working on my communication skills as well, because as we all know, communication skills are very, very important in our personal and professional life both. So that is the only reason I'm here. I am talking with you, and I have also created my
Okay.
YouTube channel where I post English conversational videos. That's all about me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It is very important these days. It doesn't matter what you do. If you
Yes.
know
Yes.
English and if you have a sound knowledge of English, you will
Mhm.
easily get a job. Maybe you will do better in your life. So
Mhm.
it's obvious. Like these days, it's very important that you
Yes.
learn English language. So what about your journey? Like when did you started working on your communication skills and all?
Okay. So I started. It's been more than 6 months, I guess.
Okay.
So I started my journey 6 months ago. But earlier I used to learn grammar, but I was not that much consistent. I'm from Hindi medium background, so I did not have environment to speak. So in my previous company, I used to face a lot of difficulties while talking to vendors, while talking to customers. Uh, Later, I realized that Naval, that if you really want to grow in your career, if you want to open up opportunities for yourself, then you need to learn this language. Then I decided that I have to learn this language, and I started, putting efforts to learn this language. But I was not that much consistent. I was not that much disciplined about this language. But later, you know, I realized that you need to improve now, because I was thinking about something, like I was thinking about doing a course. So in that course, your English should be good. Your English should be good. Your writing skills should be good. Then I decided that now it's time to, uh, I would say it's time to work more on your English. Then I started learning grammar. I used to learn grammar in beginning, but it did not help me well. Then I shifted my focus towards listening. I started listening videos on YouTube. I used to listen very simple videos, conversational videos, and sometimes I used to watch podcasts, and sometime I used to watch cartoons. And later I had to create environment for speaking as well. Uh, then I started using some free apps. There were many free apps that time. So I started using them, and that's how I have improved my English. And still I'm improving, because it's a lifelong process, and we cannot learn it in a one day, 6 months, 1 year. Yeah, every day new words, new phrases are adding in the dictionary. So we cannot say like I'm yeah, I have become very fluent. I have become advanced level speaker. I have become perfect in this language. We cannot say like that. And I would like to ask you, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel that is called English. Sorry, Level Up English classes. Right, I have named it Level Up English classes.
What do you upload on your channel? What kind of videos do you upload?
Nowadays, I am started making conversational videos, so I upload conversational video, and apart from that, I also make some videos related to words, sentences, phrases. Like because I'm an English teacher, so I can explain some concepts, some rules to students. So a lot of students watch my YouTube channel. A lot of my own students watch my YouTube channel. So yeah, it's important that I give some instructions, directions, I guide them. So yeah, I make these kind of video usually.
Okay. So first of all, tell me, are you a government employee, government teacher, or like private school teacher?
I'm private school teacher. Like I have just graduated, like did my training, right, bachelor in education, and just started teaching in a private school, not a government employee. I'm waiting for that. Like maybe if will be vacancy, I'm going to apply it, and if I, kind of succeed, then maybe become a government employee in the future.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, definitely you will be able to achieve success, no problem, because you are putting a lot of efforts. I can see uh, you are uh, you are very enthusiastic to learn this language, and I can see
Yeah.
on your you are truly putting a lot of efforts. I can understand. Yes.
Thanks.
So tell me
What about
yeah, tell me.
okay, so what about your like what your goal? Like what do you want to become? Like you did not tell me like what are your goal? Like what are you working towards?
Okay, so I do not have any plan right now, but first of all, I would like to work on my skills. I would like to brush up, my skills, so that I can become more confident. Uh, though I am not very confident right now, I'm not confident these days. When I talk to someone who is very expert, who is very superior than me, I feel nervousness. I get nervous. So I don't want to be, hesitant
Okay.
anytime. I don't want to be hesitant anymore. So I am continuously working on my skills so that I can, become more confident. So first of all, I would like to work on my skills. So later I will think about it. Like I have started my YouTube channel. if I become good at this language, then I will start uploading solo videos as well, so that I can provide some value to the viewers, to the audience. And if it goes well, no, if it doesn't matter like if it is goes well or not, I will keep uploading videos, because you cannot become good at anything, like if you are not putting efforts, you are only thinking about results. We need to follow a process, we need to build an habit, we need to follow a process. We should not think about results in beginning. So I'm in the process right now, so I'm not thinking about results. And yeah, in life, I want to do something, like I want to generate passive income sources, so that I can get money without doing anything, any work. Yes, absolutely. YouTube has potential. YouTube can make your career. Social media can make your career if you really, uh, if you can do something on social media, if you can provide value to the audience, then you can grow on social media very fastly. So
Exactly,
let's
exactly.
go.
I
Yes, yes.
agree with you because, like, if you are working on your skills, right? Like, if you are working on your skills and you become better, like over that time, as you mentioned, like, sometimes I'm also sometimes I'm not confident when I'm talking to people. Sometimes I feel nervous. So over that time, I will get over all these things. And once I become really skilled, or once I become really like brushed up person, like suppose I become professional. Like always, there is something to learn in life, as we all know that. But once I become professional, maybe I can, like run a YouTube channel where I can provide content related to my skill, how I learn it. I can guide them, right? Like how you can also learn them. So these kind of things you can do, and yeah, earn a
So,
passive income from there.
okay. So tell me one thing. How did your English journey start? What was the motivation?
Initially, like when I was in college, right? So it started when I completed my college and I went for an interview. Right, I went for an interview in Amazon, Meesho, and a lot of international companies. Initially, I was rejected. Right, once I was rejected once, and then I realized the importance of English language because I could not speak at that time fluently. So I was rejected, and I was really devastated, right, frustrated. But why? Like I have worked like kind of 15 years maybe in schools and colleges and not able to get a single job, right? So I was really frustrated, and then started working on my communication skills and started working on my communication skills. I started, as I mentioned you, about those free platform I was using, and like little by little I improved and got a job in Amazon and worked there for a while, and then resigned from there. And as I'm more passionate about teaching, so I went for teacher training and completed it. Now I am teaching. So this is how I started my like
Okay.
learning English journey.
Mm. So you used to work at Amazon. So what was the post of yours?
I was as a working as a technical assistant. Like if you have any kind of problem with your devices, suppose you are facing issue with your computer, laptop, any gadget that you don't know how to operate, and if there is any kind of discrepancies, then I used to solve all those issues. Like we had guidelines like you have to solve this kind of issue this way and that way. So yeah, I used to do that kind of thing.
Okay, okay, okay. So what was the interview process? Or what was the process of interview? If someone wants to get a job in like Amazon, how they can apply and how they can get a job in Amazon? What was the process of an
If there is a vacancy, they can easily apply that for any particular position. And but the process is really like kind of intense or lengthy also, because like first of all you will have to go through, like they check every skill like listening, speaking, and reading, like every skill that related to English language. Like as we all know, like it's very important to learn for skills that is required for learning a good English, right? Like reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So they will check all these skills, and they will also check your grammar skills, whether you are good at grammar or not. After it is done, they will, kind of take interview. Like you have to go through a interview process. They will ask you many questions, right? And once you reply them, right, like you crack the interview, then you get the job.
Okay, so first of all, like they will provide you assignments, then you will have to create, you will have to clear that, assignments. You will have to complete assignments. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. Great.
Basically, like they will check what is kind of skill do you have, because it's all about soft skill. When you are talking to customers, then it's about soft skill, whether you are able to understand them, whether you are able to make them understand like how to solve their problems. So yeah, they will going to check your soft skill. If you are good at every skill that I'm talking about, like for skill in English, then they are going to conduct a next round where they are going to interview you and try to know you, like what kind of person you are. And then after like if you match with their requirement, then they are going to like select you and put you in that position and you start working.
So why did you leave your job? Like, were you not enjoying your job?
Actually, I am more of doing own thing, right? Like in a teaching job, like you can teach the way you want to. But if you are working in a company, one thing is sure, like you have to kind of lead your life according to their terms, or you have to work according to their terms. Like I had to work 8 hours in a day. I had to kind of do whatever they used to tell me to do. And if you do anything wrong, like they are going to just take your classes, right? Like in boss will take your classes. So yeah, that was really frustrating, and that's the reason. And I was more into teaching, so thought maybe this is a job I wanted to do, and I enjoyed before. Like when I was in college, I used to teach few students, and I loved that. So thought maybe this is my calling. I should go for it. I am not enjoying working in a company, so I just resigned from there and started my education again. I went for training and completed and started again teaching.
Okay. So what do you teach? Like exactly what do you teach at a school?
My subject was when I was in graduation, English literature. So I teach English language basically like to my students, high school students. You
It's
say hello.
near to your house, or is it near to your location, or it is far from your location? School. I'm
It's not
talking about
far
a
away.
school.
Okay, okay, it's not far away. It's 1 kilometer away from where I live. So it's not far away. I can just walk to my school. Okay, so you said you are from Jaipur, right?
Mhm.
Okay, it's a really amazing city. I was, like watching about this city on a YouTube. Like it's a very beautiful city. Can you tell me something about your city so that if I plan to visit your place, like where I can go and what I can do there?
Absolutely. It's a very beautiful city. It's a very amazing city, I would say. It is known as the Pink City as well. And Jaipur is famous for many reasons. Jaipur is famous for its textile industry. Jaipur is famous for its jewelry. Jaipur is famous for its forts, its temples, its traditional clothes. There are, if you come to Jaipur, there are many places where you can visit, like Amer Fort, Nahargarh Fort, Galta Temple, Birla Temple, and Jal Mahal, and Jaigarh Fort. There are many others. I'm not able to recall the name of those
Okay.
places right now, but there are many places. Hawa Mahal is
Yeah.
also there. Yeah, it is very famous. You can visit. If you come to Jaipur, you can visit. You should explore all those places. These are very beautiful places. If I talk about foods are also amazing. You can have junk, there are many, street food stalls over there. You can enjoy, like, if you like street food, if you like spicy foods, you can enjoy, like, and you can taste. You can also have our traditional food, which is called dal bati churma. You can also eat dal bati churma over here. which is made in a like different way. So you can enjoy also that. And if I talk about clothing, you can buy good quality products. If you want to buy Jaipuri Razai, so you can buy Jaipuri Razai is very, Jaipuri Razai is very famous all over the world.
Yeah,
Buy
that's
Jaipuri
right.
Razai.
That's right.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. Like initially, when I was in school, whenever we used to study about Rajasthan, I used to think there will be only desert, right? There won't be any good cities, like everywhere will be desert. And then
Mm.
later, like when I was in college, then I started watching YouTube channels, blogging videos. Then one of a blogger was making video about Jaipur. Then I realized like this is a really beautiful city actually. Like not
Yes.
in Rajasthan, not everywhere is desert. Like it's a really kind of good place to visit. Like there are really tourist place that mesmerizing, right? So
Absolutely.
yeah,
You are right. Many people think that Jaipur doesn't have, much places to visit. Jaipur doesn't have good weather, but I would say it's a very different what they think. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
they can, if they come to Jaipur, they will love it. It's
Yeah,
very beautiful city, and many, celebrities. Like recently, I have heard a news like PV Sindhu is going to, marry in like Udaipur. She will, she will, they will organize a function in Udaipur. Udaipur is a very popular place. Yeah, there are
okay,
many, big hotels, like, so they will, she will get married over there.
okay, okay. That's amazing then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
many
yeah,
like
it's
Katrina. So yeah, got married over in Udaipur. Yeah, Katrina Kaif also got married in Udaipur, and there are many celebrities, uh, yeah, who got married in Udaipur. Udaipur is also very
yeah, yeah.
famous. Udaipur, Jodh, Chittorgarh,
Yeah, yeah. We have
yeah,
read all
Mumbai.
these places in our history classes, right? Like Udaipur, Jodhpur, these are the places we have read on history classes. And now, like
Mhm.
like when you watch them on YouTube channel, it's really amazing to see all those places. And as you mentioned about beauty of these places,
Mhm.
it's amazing, right? I also watched them on YouTube, so I know before watching them all, like I did not realize like these places are really beautiful. Because if you talk about Rajasthan, like what we learn in school, they say like there is only desert, right? They don't tell you like whether there is any beautiful city or not. They will usually we study only about desert is there, like usually there is India's biggest desert. So yeah, we don't learn anything about other things. So now, like when you
Mhm.
grow, like mature and kind of
Mhm.
learn about places, then you realize like these are the really, beautiful places that you can plan
Now,
for your vacation, right?
but now people have become very, intelligent, very smart. They can easily search about anything. They can search about any city. They can check about any city. So they do not to know about anything from anyone. They can research their own by their
Yeah,
own. Yeah.
that's yeah, exactly. What about like have you visited any place in India, like basically other than your state? Like have you went somewhere like other state?
No, no, I never went to other state, but I want to visit, different cities, different states, and I
Okay.
love traveling. I also love traveling as well. I also love traveling. I want to explore, yeah, many cities. I have many places in my bucket list. Uh, yeah, so I would like to explore them.
Okay, okay, yeah, definitely, definitely. Like when you are a student, sometimes there is a lot of responsibility. Yeah, you don't get time. So yeah, once you start working, maybe you are employed. So when you have income, right, you can go places. You can kind of, make your dream come true. Like maybe you have been thinking about going to places.
Yes, yes.
You are from Rajasthan. Maybe you are trying to go to, Jammu and Kashmir, West Bengal, like the North, South India. So yeah, these are really beautiful places. So yeah, once you start earning,
Shimla and
yeah.
yes,
Okay,
yes,
go on.
Shimla, Jammu Kashmir are very quiet, and Pondicherry, Kerala. These are very beautiful places. I have
Exactly.
heard about, I have heard, from many people that these are very beautiful places. Uh, Kerala and Jammu Kashmir, Shimla, Manali,
Yeah.
Goa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these are really beautiful places. Like also Odisha, then like Telangana. These are really like every part of India is beautiful, by the way, because of diversity, right? Like if you are from North India, we don't know about South India, so like we are always curious that we go there, we try their foods, we know about their lifestyle, right?
Their food is much more better than us. Like, they eat like idli, dosa, sambar, rice. They
Yeah, exactly.
South Indian, yeah, they eat such kind of foods in their breakfast. Idli, they take idli, dosa, sambar in breakfast, and they take rice in dinner, and maybe sometimes they may take chapati. Yes, yes. But in Rajasthan,
Yeah,
most of the people have chapati in dinner.
okay. You usually eat chapati. Okay.
So I want to ask you one question that don't you have a school today?
I went there it is over like now I have come back from my school. Yeah, basically it's over it basically we get like off around like 2 p.m. So yeah, I came back and started making videos.
Okay, so I want to ask you one question. How did you know about me? Where did you find me?
Okay, so I was watching a video YouTube, like in YouTube, I was watching a video where I saw you are talking to someone. I don't remember who he was or she was. Like I was watching them, I was watching you, and then thought maybe I should talk to him. He is really good at English. I should like talk to him so that I also come to know because when you talk to people, you get to know a lot of things, right? About them, about their culture, about their state and you get to know a lot of things because if you are in a journey of learning English and if you are talking to someone who is also doing the same thing, maybe you can learn about their strategy, their method, their approach, and you can apply in your own, life
Hmm,
wherever you face problem maybe or like you can try all those things out so that if they work out in your life as well, maybe it will be really great. So yeah, so I thought maybe he's a really good speaker and he's speaking to people. So I also connect to him and talk to him. Very. So just
absolutely.
mailed you.
Absolutely, I'm agree with you. When we interact with different people, we get to know, a lot of things about them, and we also share some information from our side, and they also share some information from their end. So it's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so I think we have
Yeah,
talked in almost 20 or 30 minutes. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
It was lovely talking with you.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
But if you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can wind up the session.
Yeah, it's all it's all kind of. I asked you everything, like you told me everything. It was a great conversation.
Same here, and I enjoy talking with you a lot. And keep doing such kind of work. Keep putting videos on YouTube. Definitely, you will be able to achieve success.
Okay then, bye. Have a great day.
Yeah, same here.